Patrick. El numero uno in the house coming to you, by the way. All right. So here we go. We are going on a walkabout. Down the dreaded flight of stairs. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to play some music before I started. My bad. Go ahead, hit those thumbs down. Because of my singing, right? Oh my goodness. Hey, there's Mike and Lynn from Mindoro Journey. How you doing? See ya. Thank you so much. Here we go. Let me adjust this before I get too far out of bounds here. All right. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. You gotta duck to get under this. There we go. I'm just waiting on a saw. Shut up, I'm talking here. On the Sawa Canoe 38 to join. Okay, so or even if I get knocked off, just be patient. I'll come right back on, because you'll know when the stream is over when I say goodbye. There she is.
Hello.
And here we go. So today we were actually supposed to head out. We had planned to go up to SM North, and that's a long ways away from here. It's like 3 rides. You know, that's how they judge distance here. Hello, Diane. Nice to see you. How are you? Scooter B is in the house. So we were going to go up to immigration.
Scooty. Hello, Scooty.
Oh, there she goes. She's got a little umbrella. We were going up to immigration to see if we could get anything done up there, because, of course, our visa's expired back on hold on here. I'm a little discombobulated. All right, I think I got it now. And also, in the same, right on the other side of the SM North Mall. Hey, good morning. Nice to see you. And see, you can stop by here in Tondo and get some great food anytime you want. It's relatively inexpensive and it's good. It's homemade. They make it fresh every day. Nice to see you, huh? All right, how you doing? Anyway, and we're going to see if we can get a refund on our 2 Air Asia tickets that was supposed to take us to Taiwan on the 31st of March. Well, we know what happened with that. We couldn't do that. There you go. That's one of our main tricycle drivers there. Hey, how you doing? Forget about it. So, but guess what? We're all set, ready to go up there, and found out there's no way out of Tondo. We're on a MECQ, which is Modified Enhanced Quarantine Modified Enhanced Community Quarantine. So we've got some more liberties, but we can't get out of Tondo. There's no taxis. No Grab. There's no Grab, which is kind of the same as Uber. So there's no Grub. Tricycles can't leave their immediate neighborhood. The LRT is not running, which is the metro train. Obviously no jeepneys, so unless you own a personal car, your own privately owned vehicle, you can't really, you can't get anywhere. And we don't have a car, not here in Tondo, you don't need one. So we're stuck. So we can't do anything. We can walk around now, which that's only been as of the 15th, but we can't get out of here.
Baby step.
That's the only problem. So at least we can do this. Hey, there's a nice massage parlor. Both Asawa Kano 38, myself. Oh, when we first got here last year, we went in there and got 2 full body massages. We were side by side on 2 different beds, and pretty nice and pretty cheap. A couple 100 pesos, 300 pesos, maybe $6. You can't beat that. Whatever it was. So anyway, yeah, so we said, well, we can't go anywhere, so let's just go for a walk. And that's what we're doing. So thanks so much for coming along. Please keep in mind, if I do get knocked offline, I'll be right back on. Just don't everyone run away. It'll only take me a minute or two just to get back on, but it's possible. It just depends what area we go into. So overall, my mobile Wi-Fi seems to be working pretty good. Hey, Eber, how you doing? See, you came and walk. When they stop, when they say hi, you gotta stop and say hi. Hello, how you doing? All right. Forget about it, right? Oh yeah. So, hope everyone's doing good out there. Really good to see you. Thank you for joining us on this morning walk here. Ruthie, hi Ruthie, how are you? Inai is here. Hi, Uganda. Good to see you. Sometimes I can see you guys' comments and sometimes I can't. It depends, if the sun is reflecting off the facing of the phone. So if I don't see you or answer a question or whatever, or greet you, please don't take offense to it. And I also have to walk where I'm walking, as I'm walking, because the streets and sidewalks in Tondo are not very pristine. So I don't need to be tripping and falling over a pothole or a rock or anything like that, Wow. How do you think he's enjoying life here in the Philippines? Look at that coat of fur. Wow. Isn't that nice? There you go. Hi, how are you?
Hi. Hello.
Hello. Say. Nice to see Diane Meriton in the house, and Anai, of course. Ruthie is saying that all is good in Bohol. That's awesome. Some fresh mangoes. Look at that. Mangoes, yeah. Bananas. Yeah, so you see people are out and about a lot more than they used to be. So that's refreshing. That's a good sign to see. You still got to take certain precautions, I think. Do the best you can. I want to cut up that way because we're going to go look at the...
Yeah,
All right, so we're going to head up this way now. This is a side street that we're heading up. Let's go see what they got over here. And you just come here. It's not even a marketplace, but it is a meat shop. No, not like the kind of meat shops a lot of Westerners think about when they think about the Philippines. Regrettably, for some, that's the first thing on their mind. Very nice. Very nice. Hey, for rent. Anyway, studio type room, office space, and parking space. There you go. So if you want to come here and you've only got, let's say, $500, $600, $700 a month of residual income, this would be a great place for you to start out. Right here in beautiful Tondo, Manila, because it's so cheap. And there are some nice houses here, trust me. It's not all everything that you're seeing. Muggs, woo! There she is. Muggs, it's organic. Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. So, Tondo, you can make it in Tondo. You can live super cheap, really inexpensive. The food is very inexpensive. Food is bountiful, but there's a lot of things that Westerners are not going to adjust to here. It's going to be very, very difficult. But once you do come here, if you pick your little dwelling, your little house, your little apartment, whatever you want to do, I recommend you always go on the second floor. Do not take a ground level. You'll have to deal with flooding in some cases, rats in all cases, and that's just the way it goes. So second floor unit, you can live quite cheaply, quite comfortably. You can have air conditioning, install your own, window unit fan, just a small little place. And man, with your rent and electric, you can live so cheap. And that's not why we're here. I already explained many times why we started out in Tondo once we retired to the Philippines. But we won't stay here forever. But hey, look, I've been here over a year. I don't have any issues with it, and I save a lot of money. And I don't even have to try to save money. Just there's nowhere to, it's hard to spend it. So now we're up on a busier line. Normally, once again, this is plugged with the jeepneys. So we can't get out of Tondo. There's no way out. We can't get to the other parts of Metro Manila. So much for going to immigration and to the Air Asia ticket office. We're going to try to get our refund. Not that we need the money right now, but just wanted to offload these tickets we've had for 2 months, you know, because we're not going to use them. And that's, you know, $300, 14,000 plus pesos. So hope everyone is enjoying this as we cruise along the streets of Tondo. Hey, there's a jeepney. What's he doing? So what that means, if you see that jeepney, is probably private transportation. Because jeepneys are not allowed, they have not been given the green light yet to carry passengers. And of course, as I stated before, jeepneys normally carry about 22 people, but they're going to be limited to 10. So that's not going to make the jeepney drivers happy. They would have to more than double their normal trips and payload just to make the money they were making before. And I don't know how they're going to be able to do that. That's like doubling your hours. So until they come up with something different. See this? There's the Pretel Market. And this street here used to be plugged all the way out into the street with vendors of fruit, veggies, things like that. They got them out of there now. So there's the big Pretel Market. Mike McFarland, nice to see you again. How you been doing? Good to see you.
If you want to see the poster,
What's that?
you know,
Oh, no. What do you mean, see what? No, don't be messing with it. Oh. Okay, Tim ZX in the house. Nice to see you. Thank you so much. Don and Liz Ward, 14. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you for joining this edition of the Daily Exchange with Tropical Tim in the Philippines. We're on a nice little get out and get about, walkabout here. There's the backside of Pretel Market. Go ahead, babe. Yeah, it smells pretty bad right here. I'm trying to adjust my strap here. Oh, there we go. What's that? Oh, we passed it.
no, I don't think there's any.
There's one or two, I think. I don't know. What, do you want to keep walking that way?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we are, cruising along. But you gotta watch your step.
Banks are open.
Yep, banks are open, so that's not usually an issue. Yes, Tondo does have them all. Bruce Davis in the house. Hello, how are you? Nice to see you. Yeah, we went to the mall a few days ago, and they're open. That's not a problem. Getting in, not a problem. But there's a couple side notes to that. Maybe only 15 to 20% of all the stores in a 4-level mall were open, so that didn't do much good. Couldn't sit in any restaurants, obviously. You could do takeout, things like that. And they had the air conditioner off, and their 1-hour courtesy free Wi-Fi is off. And that's so people aren't hanging around in there, especially kids. Just get in, get out, get what you want to get, and leave. However, that being said, like I said earlier, only 15 to 20% of all the stores in there were open, so it was a moot point. It didn't even make sense. But we did get to go out and stretch our legs a little bit, so that was kind of cool. That was kind of cool. Hey, here's something you don't see every day in the Philippines, a crosswalk. But don't think that gives you absolute right of way. Not the way they drive here. Hi, how you doing? So we don't have anyone special in mind that we're going, we're just kind of going. And we're so happy that you have chosen to come along with us. Hold on, I got to get this strap off take this off me. I got a little hand strap tied to my little wand stick here, so I don't have a gimbal. I'm probably going to get one. Just a matter of me not lazy and getting one. My daughter was going to send me hers from the States, but I said, nah, I'll pick one up over here, no big deal. I just too lazy, haven't gotten one, so I'll find myself in a store that sells that stuff either in a mall or whatever, and one day I'll just peel out the cash and say, give me that, and then that'll be done. So you can see people lined up at the bank to either get in the bank or to use the ATM, one or the other. See, what do they got here? Looks like a whole bunch of nail polishes. Scoot would like this store here. He'd probably visit it quite frequently. See, it's got all the things that Scoot needs. And you can see some, this place here has got some backstock rice, flour, things like that. Pretty cool. How you doing? All right, all right. What? Oh, see, there's a bar. That's right, I forgot to show you this. Upstairs, right there. The Rose Star Kitty Bar. Who wants to come down and get a cold one of those with me? That's right, come on down and get a San Miguel. I might even buy it for you. No promises, but it's possible. I've been known to take a couple pesos out of my wallet and buy somebody a beer. Not often. I usually get everyone else to buy my beer. There you go, look at that, see, pretty cool. Nice little buffet there. She wants to go in there. Hi, how are you? Keep going. I know that's squid. Look at a pork. Fish. On sit.
Fish,
What's that?
fish,
Fish,
vegetable.
vegetable. Pretty cool. You want anything? Not now? Later? Okay, I guess she wants to stop by later. Maybe. That's the way she is. She always changes her mind midstream. I'll say, I thought you wanted that. You know, later she goes, no, I want something else. There you go. Looking for a job when you come here to the Philippines? You can get that job right there. It's the ice cream man. Not like the ice cream carts that I seen, or ice cream trucks when I was growing up. There's some fresh chicken you can buy. What are those?
Avocado.
Oh, avocado. You were looking for those, weren't you?
Yeah.
You want a couple of those?
They're just a picture.
Oh, hi, how are you? You got 10 million people watching you from around the world.
Let's go.
Okay, well, 11, 12. That's not too far off of 11 million, right? So check this out. Here's the main heart of traffic. Tricycles. A million of them. Evangelista siblings, hello, how are you? Merle, how are you? Nice to see you. Hey, we don't need a ride anywhere. We don't need a ride anywhere. Where?
No?
No.
Oh.
No. Who told you that? We just walked up here. Were you trying to go backwards? All right, get on your mark, get set, go. All right, I guess we can go. Green light. Hey, how you doing? All right. I guess I got to go around you. That's just the way it goes here. Oh, someone wants to say hi. There you go. Yeah, everyone's saying hi back to you. Believe it or not. Do you see what I got to walk along? Do you see why it's difficult for me to engage my audience when I'm on a walkabout? Look at this stuff I got to transit here. Step up, step down, walk around a hole, do this, do that. Walk around a pothole. I don't want y'all to think that I'm somebody that I'm not. How are you? Nice to see you. All right. So traffic along these ways has increased considerably because of the modified enhanced community quarantine. So that's here over the last couple of months, you didn't see hardly any traffic out here. And you didn't see a whole lot of people either. Some, but traffic is starting to pick up a little more here and there. So, this isn't the province, but this gives you a little idea of what it's like here in the Philippines, what you might see. Thank you so much. If I haven't greeted you, I'm going to try to do that, but there again, I'm weaving in and out of traffic. See, look, here's the sidewalk of the Philippines right there. But as you can see, if you try to walk on the sidewalk, this is what you run into. You invariably have to go out and go around. You just zigzag back and forth, so it's not going to happen. So there's no really walking on the sidewalks that are established here. They might as well not exist. Mrs. Arrington Vlog. Hello, Ms. Arrington Vlog. Hello, nice to see you. Thank you so much for visiting us today. I hope you're enjoying the walk we're having here today. Hey, there's a motorcycle part shop. How's that? Pretty cool, huh? So if you need some motorcycle repair, these guys will take care of it for you. How you doing? All right, all right. Welcome to the Philippines, right? Pretty cool. And she's doing great.
Yeah.
Look at that. She got a little umbrella and go ahead. She's just walking up in front of me. She's sweating a little, but we'll try to find a place to chill out and cool down. Even just to stop somewhere in the shade usually works for us. It's not too bad. Not real bad. All kinds of activity going on now. Really neat. It's good to see. Let's hope we get over this thing and we can move forward. See, they even got a guy manning the gate just to go into those little places where you live. There we go. Look at all these colorful things there. It's a little sorry store that obviously has a little bakery front here. Maybe some of you see your favorites. Very colorful bakery is what the bakery goods is what the Filipinos do a lot of. So she's gotten a little bit ahead of me. That's okay. She'll wait. Hey.
Meron doon?
Sarado eh. Pati ito.
Oh. Nagulog na po niya?
What's over there? Sure.
Right?
Huh? Okay, let's go look. Come on. Oh. Here's your updated gas prices. This is for 1 liter. Regular gas. Let's just round it up to 31. So we're talking about, 60 cents a liter. Not a gallon, a liter. Excuse me. See, normally this boulevard is really packed. Let's go up in here. Let's go around the other side. You can buy one of these things here. It's a modified motorcycle. It's a 3-wheeler. Let's go see how much they're asking for motorcycles. A lot of them back there. A lot of them in here. It's called Rusi. Some nice bikes here. Some more a little colorful. Kind of like that one.
Ay, hindi may motorcycle talaga ang nandito.
Dalawa lang gulong.
E-bike nandito sa stoplight. Open sila.
Magkano ganyan?
Pag ganito, 40.
40? 40,000.
40,000, so that's like 800 bucks.
40,000 people. 40. It's a scooter.
How much is that one?
40.
40? It's so small.
But it's cute.
It's cute. Cute doesn't cut it.
How about those? Magkano yun? Don't check it out, the big one.
Ganito mga 59, 200 cc. Sa ladder capacity niya 200. Ito 64. Ito yung ano, 250.
How much did he say this one was?
59, 64.
So 59 for this one. So you're talking, you know, 1,200 bucks.
250cc is
There's a 250cc.
80,000.
Now this is the one you can take on the highway, right?
In express highway is not allowed.
Not allowed in express highway. We have 400.
Oh, 400?
No, we don't have 400.
No, but how big you have to be to go in the expressway?
300. I guess 300 to 400.
So you're just guessing, you don't know for sure?
300. We don't have a 300.
No, I know you don't have, but I was just trying to find out. Oh, he doesn't know. Either 300 or 400, I don't know. So if you come here and get one of these little bikes, that's just for local tootling around here. But you have to have at least, I think, a 400 to go on the expressway. 400
400.
must have a 400cc to get out there with the big boys. So if you're a bike rider, at least you know that. Thank you so much. All right. Oh, I know where I want these. Look at this. Okay. Anyone you want. Whatever you want. Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. So you can see people out here now. They're back to
I want to pick up a tricycle now.
oh my gosh. Hold on a second here. There, I was twisted around my earphones. All right. So people are somewhat trying to get back to work. You can see that, and that's a good thing. But not the jeepneys. The jeepneys remain quiet. No jeepneys allowed. Now, remember what I was telling you about the sidewalk? Here's a perfect example. You can see the white line, and you can barely make out the skinny sidewalk. See how skinny it is? You see the little yellow curb? But look, here's why you can't walk on a sidewalk, and you have to walk out here on the street and hope no one comes up behind you and hits you or clips you. But you see everything? Why did they ever put these sidewalks here? I have no idea, because they don't do anything except provide for parking. Pretty cool, huh? So if you haven't been here to the Philippines, you know, for Westerners, you're going to see things like that. You're going to scratch your head like, what the heck? But it is what it is. It's just the way things go. You have to adjust and get used to it. And you don't have to like it. It's a simple solution. It's easy math. Easy math. If you don't like something, go back home. You know, pretty much. But you hear so many Westerners, unfortunately, they come here, and when they see something that's not quite up to their standards from where they come from, they bitch about it. They whine and they cry, they cuss. They just think they're so superior to Filipinos, and that makes them actually inferior to Filipinos. You know, because things aren't the way they're used to back in the West, wherever they come from. And I just look at guys like that, and I'm not shy. I'll tell them, hey, shut the F up. I've already accosted a couple Westerners that were berating a young girl selling food or whatever in a mall or something. And if they weren't happy with whatever was going on,
Tricycle. You want to go to SM?
not really, I'm not going inside there.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to, we can, but that's up to you. That's fine.
Okay.
So And they were giving a young restaurant worker, something like that, a ration of shit. And I went up to him and said, hey, how about chilling out? Oh, who the hell are you? I'm your worst nightmare. And they might have been, 6'3". I'm only 5'10". I don't care. I usually have an equalizer with me, but it was the whole point that the kid was just doing their job, whatever they were taught to do. And if you don't like it, you go somewhere else. It's real simple. It's real simple. You can't go to a foreign country and then expect to drag all of your Western culture standards and everything with you. It just doesn't work that way. You can't do that. That's like a foreigner going to your Western country and saying, what the hell? This ain't what I'm used to. What are you going to tell them? You're going to tell them pack sand and get out, right? Ronald Bowden, nice to see you. Who's that? Merle Engelman, nice to see you too. It's hard to see. Hello, Des. Thank you so much for coming by. I thought you can't do that. Shouldn't I be on that side or no? All right, so we're going to get in this thing and take you guys for a little spin. Let's see how this works out. All right, let's go for a little tricycle ride. I'm just doing what the honey wants to do, So, what the hell, right? So, what we're talking about, oh yeah, that's right. So for Westerners, look, there's a lot of things here I don't like. I mean, honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. There are plenty of things here in the Philippines, policy, way of life, whatever you want to call it, that I personally don't care for. I don't agree with, whatever. But that's okay. I can look at it and say, wow, I wouldn't do that, or I don't like that, but I'm not going to get vocal about it and start bitching at local Filipinos, telling them that they need to change for me. Who does that? Well, believe it or not, people do that. Westerners actually will do that. They will try to cultivate their daily life and get Filipinos to change for them. But if I'm a Filipino, I tell them, I said, don't fall for that idiot's suggestion or what he's saying. Do it the way you've always been doing it. There's no reason for that. So I'm going to try to keep this steady. We're not going to go on a long ride. We're just going on a little ride here, I guess. Whoops. I don't know. Michael and Haiti, hello. Nice to see you. Maybe I can see a little bit more of your text now. Yeah, I don't like getting in tricycles either, Ronald, and I'll tell you why. I'm small enough, or just barely big enough, where I can... What are we doing here? We just made a big circle. What are you doing? That was it? That's it? Is that our ride? Wait, okay. He's saying wait. So here's the Philippine version of physical distancing. You see the driver right there. And now they've got this, what would normally be a rain guard, but they're using that as a means of physical distancing. So anyway, like I was saying, I can get in these, but getting in isn't so bad for me. Some of them got a little bit higher headroom than others. We all know that. But it is Merle Engelman. Nice to see you. I have I'm rated. I'm rated for a disability in my lower lumbar, my lower back. Oh, now she wants me to get out. I have no idea what's going on here, but that's all right. It's all part of the entertainment and the tour. Oh, she wants to look at these little scooter thingies. But so it's once I'm in the tricycle, every little bump and pothole they go over, kind of my lower back starts barking at me. So that's a problem I have with tricycles. I only use them, man, sparingly, rarely. I'd rather walk, because I can put one puppy down in front of the other, my feet, and I can make some tracks, and I can put on some miles. But that's just me. So you see these in here. These are all these little, these are popular here now. They're battery operated, electric. They're quiet. They're functional. They're easy to house, easy to store and park, things like that. And you're looking at, oh, I don't know. Look at that, see? It was $39,000, which is about 800 bucks. Now it's 23,400, which is a little less than 500 bucks. So you can have one of these for prices like that. Look, 22,007, that's pretty cheap. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. 26,400. Right there like that. See, 40% off. I wonder why all these things are 40% off. Hey, look at that, ladies. You can even, Scoot, you can even get one in pink. Look, Scoot, if Scoot's still there. This is the one Scoot would pick because it's pink. So she's been wanting to get one of these, and I told her, yeah, she could shop for it. Here's a two-seater. Look at that. Here's your back seat. Here's your front seat. Again, just charge up your battery. Some have 2 batteries, and usually the batteries are located in here or under here. Some of them have storage compartments, I believe. Is this got storage compartment? Oh, here, little fire truck, storage compartment. See that? If you don't need that, put that back. And you have a second mother-in-law seat. Pretty cool. She wants to sit in one. There you go. Only 600 bucks. That's with 40% off. Not bad, huh?
They have a blue one.
They got a blue one. And they even got a color for Scoot. Oh my goodness. Scoot saying I would get a pink one, but then you would think it was yours. Hello, Roxy, or husband. Nice to see you. Straight out of Hawaii. Thank you so much for stopping by. So, did you see something you like?
This one's cute too.
Do you get to take it first? All right, I'm back. Woo! It must have. So she's gonna make an appointment so she can come over and test drive these sometime. Yo, let's go while we're young. See, sometimes the old man's got to put his foot down and say, let's go. We're not buying today. Yeah, you can come back and check it out. We'll do that if you see one you like. That's fine. We're still going here? No, are we going somewhere? It's right there. All right. So we're just gonna go a little ways up here to Pure Gold. Tim Ziak. I had an electric bike for 3 years, but I just had to learn to drive. Bought a Honda 125. But now I can't drive anymore due to medical. BT's in the house. No, she wants one of those little electric. I don't even want a motorcycle, not one of these things. I don't care about before all this happened. But yeah, I don't want a motorbike. I don't care for them. If I want a bike, I want a big bike. And I'm not a biker. I don't usually use bikes, but I don't want one of these little things. I think I'll die in about 2 days. Someone's gonna bump me off or something while I'm learning how to weave in and out of traffic and things like that. So, but she wants one little electric scooters, and that's fine. I'll get her one of those so she can tootle around and go here and go there, so it's all good. So, listen, am I gonna get knocked out if I go in there? Inside?
Probably. How long do you still have?
Oh, plenty of time. No problem. Go ahead. I'm gonna go walk around. If you got to get in line to get in.
No.
Oh.
I'll meet you on the other side. Or, yeah.
What are you getting?
I thought I gotta get some money.
Okay, do that.
And I'll meet
How much you getting?
I don't know how much you want.
All right, I'll see you later then. See a lot of people in line right here. Hope you're doing well, BT. Oh, yeah. Motorcycle City. That's what the Philippines is. We're over here at the Pure Gold complex. She's just running into, I think she's getting some money. I think we're only down to like, I don't know, something like 20, 25,000 pesos cash on hand. And I like to keep it somewhere up around 50 at any given time, just because I have this little paranoia bug inside me that says, well, if something happens with any of the banks here, you know, we might be into it for a while. So we like to keep some cash on hand, if you will. Works for us. Hey, my friend.
Where are you from?
U.S. Where are you from?
Tondo.
You're from Tondo?
Tondo, Manila.
Yeah, that's where I live, Tondo.
Tondo.
Take care. Forget about it, right? Forget about it. All right. Closed. Of course. I'm just cruising around out here till she hops in there at the ATM and comes right back out. Dennis Adams in the house. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for coming out. Spitfire Red is here. Hello, how you doing? See, if I stop, I can talk and chit chat. But this isn't one of them lives anyway, so this is for y'all just to kind of get around and chill out for a little bit, and you can see what I'm seeing. A little bit of life here in Tondo, Manila, Republic of the Philippines. See a whole bunch of people waiting here. And I'll tell you what this line is here. Look at that, play bingo. I don't think so, but I don't think they do that. But this is where a lot of money comes in from OFWs. OFW remittances, meaning overseas foreign workers or overseas Filipino workers, however you want to look at it, they send money home. It's called a remittance. And they actually track remittances and the percent that comes in monthly and quarterly and annually. And they will tell you the last quarter there was an increase on remittances. The last month, remittances are down 0.5% or whatever. And this is, again, money coming from all over the world from Filipino workers overseas. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't already know, overseas foreign workers' remittances is actually counted in the base economy here in the Philippines. So in other words, they track it very carefully because it's a lot of money, I don't know the exact number, but foreign remittances, hey, how to Hawaiian, nice to see you. 2 beers, nice to see you. Overseas foreign remittances, you know, they'll say that makes up 10% of the Philippine economy. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? 9%, 8%, 11%, whatever it is, but they know how big the percentage is with remittances, money coming in from overseas locations from Filipino workers, and how much that drives the economy. There she is. That was good timing. All I did was walk down there. Halo, halo. Look at that, yummy. Hey, only $1, 50 pesos for a small. You can add on to the price. You good? Okay, let's continue on. You got your umbrella? Pop it open. Got a lot of cool people in here in the channel while you were in there. Busy? Where do you want to go?
Hey, there's that we can.
Yeah, I thought those cost more though. And anyway, where are you going?
I don't know. Where do you want to go?
Doesn't matter.
You want to go SM or home?
go SM, I guess, something like that. That's fine. But I thought those were more expensive to ride. How much is it, Ray? All right, we're hopping in one of these things. Check this out. I'll show you what it looks like. Looks like that. Yeah, chill out a minute. You're all right. I'm gonna ride with you. I'm just showing everybody what it looks like.
E-Trike, Philippines.
What's that?
E-Trike.
E-Trike. There you go. It's called the E-Trike.
E-Trike to Philippines.
How long have you been driving this?
Driver?
No, how long? How many years? Oh, he's nose bleeding. That's fine.
Tagal na, 1 year.
1 year.
1 year.
How much money do you make average per day? She'll translate for me.
1.5.
1,500.
1.500.
One to-
1 day.
1 to 1.5. Now is that all his, or does he got to pay rent and stuff like that?
Meron ka pa binabayarang iba doon?
Boundary. Boundary. Boundary.
Kasama na doon?
Kasama na, kasama na.
It's included. How?
So that's what he profits. So he's
Boundary,
making,
500.
he's making, huh?
Boundary.
500?
Boundary, 500 with operator.
Oh, okay. So he has to pay 500 a day to use this from the owner, and then he takes home about 1,000 or 1,500, right in that range. So he's making 20 to 30 bucks a day. That's average. Some days probably are better. Some days probably not so much. So we are in this whisper quiet thing here. See, it's even got these little hand things you can grab there, and let's take a little tour. And there she is, my beautiful honey.
Hey sir, what's your name?
Cam.
Game?
Cam.
Game.
John. All right, he actually introduced himself to me. His name is John. So that's pretty cool. And that's what you can expect when you come here to the Philippines. Friendly people. Jess Barrett is in the house. Nice to see you. And there's Michael and Heidi again. Oh, hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. I don't know why he had to point him out. Maybe it's his brother. I don't know. But all that aside, that's what you expect when you come here to the Philippines. People are just outgoing and friendly. How many times you get in a taxi in the States and the guy turns around and says, "Hey, my name's Bob. What's your name?" Not too often. You don't see that too often. Going over this railroad track. And these railroad tracks are still in use, believe it or not. Of course, my lower back doesn't care for it. That's the way it goes. Oh, Congressman Jim Lopez building.
Come here, sit down over here. So you can sit right there.
I don't want to see what we left. I want to see what. Yeah, there's the church. And Filipinos, when they're in a jeepney or on a bike, as they go by the church, they'll do the crucifix, you know, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost across their head and their shoulders. The Immaculate Conception. That's the name of that big church. Pretty cool. So I'm trying to keep this steady even though I'm in a rolling vehicle, so hope you can bear with me. Hope you don't get too much of a headache or anything like that. Tell you what, if I can put my back at risk, my lower back, through a little pain.
You hear me? That one's still locked down.
Oh, see, this one is still locked down. That's under the hard enhanced community quarantine, so nobody in, nobody out kind of deal. Unless you got a special reason to leave or permit or whatever. There you go. They got 7-Elevens all over the place here in the Philippines. I appreciate everybody being here. Thanks for taking some time and visit the Daily Exchange with Tropical Tim in the Philippines. So nice to have all of you here. Hope you're enjoying something different than a talking head live stream. Yep, they got the tuk-tuks here. That's correct, Tom Patrick. So we're in a little bit of a log jam here, but once a little daylight is shown, these things can generally cruise around pretty good. Oh, she moved because it's hot. Filipinos don't sit in the sun. You can see the seat where it's just a little bit of sun. Yeah, they'll scoot over. They don't want nothing to do with the sun. Filipinos do not like the sun. There's KFC delivering. You can get food deliveries here from Panda, from KFC, all kinds of restaurants. Delivery's big time here now, of course, big time. Look at the colors on this thing. Unreal. Oh, can you get my water out of here? All right, look at that. Still got ice in it. Woo! They can't see me. They're looking at you. Yeah, you want to do it that way? All right. So what I do, I've said it before, these are old Powerade bottles. And I just recycle them. What I do is I fill them with water, not tap water, but the water we buy. And I freeze it. And when I'm going to go out on a day cruise, it starts melting and I'm good to go. Nice. Very good. And see, Filipinos are looking at me and go, dude, hand some of that over. It's like, no, I'm not giving you any. Now she's going to have a drink. Yeah. He thinks he's taking me on a tour. He's pointing everything out. And that's cool, but yet I've been on this road, I don't know how many times. Multiple times. Hey, there's some food delivery. See all the motorcycles lined up, waiting for the traffic cop to let us go. And here we go. Busy intersection here. Yeah, I don't care. So how's everyone doing out there? It's good to see you. It's a nice, bright Tuesday morning here in the Philippines. We're something like day 64, I think, of our lockdown. You almost want to stop counting after that, you know? Yep, so somebody wants me to show some road vendors. And I've showed a couple, but yeah, I'll show you a lot more here in just a little bit. If you're patient, we will get there and I will show you a whole lot more. All right, so we're cruising along here. Here's a bunch of vendors right here on the road. Hey, need a pair of shoes?
Okay, we're gonna tour them. We go in tomorrow. If it's not open, we'll come back here.
Okay, where are we going right now?
Intramuros.
How long is that going to take to get there?
I don't know.
Ask them.
It's not traffic, so he said it doesn't take that.
Okay, that's fine. We can do that. making a turn. Right above us up here is the LRT, the Metro.
It doesn't look like it's moving.
Dioy. Dioy.
Bukas na ba ang ano?
Spitfire Red, Tropical Tim. You're just showing that people are out or are going someplace special. Yep, that's what they're doing. Ronald Bolton, yep, I stopped counting here in Alabama after day one. Hey, Steve Fogelback's in the house. Nice to see you. So glad you can get out, yes. Merrill is saying, host, gotta go. I will see you again on your next stream. I will be on again tomorrow night, Wednesday, Philippine time, 7 p.m. at the Daily Exchange, if anyone cares to know that information. I have modified my schedule. We always knew we were going to go to a daytime AM live, so tentatively, and we're still feeling it out, kind of thinking what we want to do. 2 beers, what barangay are you in now? Man, I don't even know. What barangay are we in?
Anong barangay to? We don't know. Jose Reyes.
It's a Jose Reyes area?
Hospital, yeah.
Rizal Avenue, yeah. He doesn't even know what barangay. But anyway, so our tentative schedule now, until we feel it out for a few weeks, just see how it goes, we are going to be... I waited for that idiot to pass. We're going to be... there's a fight going on back there. Sunday mornings, 8 a.m. These are all... And then my wife, Asala Kano 38, has her show, and it's called Ladies Live, where anyone's invited, but only ladies are invited up to the panel on StreamYard, just so they can talk and, you know, she can have her fun, whatever. But anyone's invited. And then again, Tuesday at 9, the Daily Exchange is on. Wednesday night at 7 p.m. And then again, Friday morning at 8 a.m. So we kind of flipped the switch where we only did what we were doing six nights a week, 7 p.m. And we knew that wouldn't last forever because, you know, you get a little burned out and you need some time to yourself, but it worked fine for the lockdown, no big deal. Now we're in some traffic here, but we're getting to our ultimate destination. You can see almost every business involves getting in a line. That's going to be the new norm. And I, for one, am not happy about that. I'm not a patient individual as far as getting in line. I hate doing it. It seems like at one time or another, we've all stood in line so many times, beginning with kindergarten and grade school and, you know, all those things. And then I did 20 years in the Navy. Guess how many times I stood in line there from the day I entered service. So now we're right back to it, getting in line just to go buy something. But it's going to be part of the new norm, so this is not the only place to get used to it. It's happening all over the place. Looks like we got some clear sailing ahead. We will be getting out, of course. Have to run and do my LS. All right, Scoot. Maybe I'll try to catch the replay. Tim Zizak, hurry up and wait. Military requirements. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, anyone that knows the military, that's what it is. Hurry up and wait. Just the way it goes. So that's one way to get around. It's cheap.
That's how they do it now.
Bill Pruitt, how you doing? Lines are fine. Most places, but in the Philippines, you can spend a whole day or two in line to do one thing. That's right. 2 beers. Anything to do with sort of government is hurry up and wait. Yes, it is. And that's in most countries. I used to dread having to go to the DMV in the States to register a vehicle, renew a license, whatever. I hated doing that. Hated doing that. Who's that? Awakened. Ronan, nice to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. He's talking about hurry up and wait too. It's hard for me because it's so bumpy to read, guys, so I'm doing the best I can. Hope you can bear with me. I'm trying on Spitfire Red. I know I saw you the other day. Wicked storm here in Florida and took out electric. Wow. Muggs is saying hi to you. How much further? Huh? Yeah, how much further? Can I get an answer? That's all I want. Okay, that's fine. I just want to know. I think I have a right to know that, but he's taking us on a joyride? What the hell? Yeah, might as well just take me to Chinatown. And here's what it looks like behind us. You can hear announcements on the speakers. Every neighborhood you pop into. Here's a roundabout with a fountain. Santa Cruz. There's a very old church right there. Santa Cruz Church is really old. Really, really old. Hundreds of years old. Hey, this is better than looking at me talking to you from my couch at my apartment, right? Even though we talk about some cool things, I thought this would be a lot better for y'all. And I'm doing fine. It's hot out here. It's humid, but I'm fine with it. No big deal. I don't mind it. I enjoy taking you folks around, and it's good for us, therapeutic for us to get out and get around. And I, for one, can't tell you, I wish I could tell you all, each individually, like if y'all come over here and have an ice cold beer with me, I'd tell you to your face, thank you so much for the time that you spend at the Daily Exchange. Maybe someday some of us can do that. Make it a point. First chance you get, anything goes back to normal, get on a plane, come over here and look me up. I'll introduce you to some cool people, beginning with my wife, a couple other friends, Muggs It's Organic, Betty Spaghetti, all kinds of people. So, yep, rooftop parties. Oh, okay, let's go to Chinatown. Tell them Chinatown's good enough. We're in Binondo now, Binondo. And now we're hitting Chinatown. Now Chinatown doesn't mean there's a, it's all Chinese or anything like that.
Chinese food restaurant.
Yeah, I don't eat that. I don't eat Chinese food. Never have. My wife loves it. She loves Chinese food, but I don't touch it. When we would go into Chinese restaurants, when we were raising our kids, and we had 5 kids, of course, and they went to Chinese restaurant, either she took them and I didn't go, or if we were moving around and busy for the day and she felt like Chinese food, I'd go sit in there and just have an iced tea while she ate. I never ate anything. Chinese food just never did anything for me. And the other reason behind that is I come from the restaurant industry, And I've said it before, I was in senior management for 21 years in the restaurant industry. And I know which restaurants in a given city are being shut down for health code violations and things like that. Is that necessary? Anyway, so you always saw health departments of different cities always closing down ethnic restaurants, and there's some great ethnic restaurants out there, and of course some American restaurants if they were just managed really bad and things like that. Okay, we know, we get the point. But you always saw, and I could read online under the city's Food Health and Safety Administration, where they're always shutting down a different Chinese restaurant because of health code violations. And I ain't talking about a minor violation. We're talking about major criticals. You could read about them because every restaurant in the States, it's public. It's posted publicly what every one of their either semi-annual or annual inspections reveal. So if you ever want to know about a particular restaurant, if you're going to try it for the first time, you can go on your city's, city civil website, whatever, and you can find, just Google and research, and you can see a specific restaurant, their latest health inspection, and you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked when you go down and read what they're hit for. Now, not every restaurant is going to be perfect. But usually if the health inspectors are really tight and to the book, they're going to find something. And usually you hope it's just something minor. Minor violations, really small, nothing big deal. Has nothing to do with cross-contamination or temperature issues. And those are the big issues. But some of them, you'll see where the repeat violations over and over again on major infractions like food temperature, cross-contamination, things like that. So I advise that you do that. Coming from the restaurant industry, real bumpy here. I would recommend you do that before you go to or even a favorite restaurant you go to that you like. Go online and check out their latest health inspection because it's posted for public view, and you'll know exactly how clean the restaurant is that you like going to, whether it's one of your favorite ones or someplace that you're going to try new. Now here in the Philippines, you ain't going to get that so much. How do you inspect street vendors? Pretty cool. Jones Bridge. We're going over Jones Bridge right now.
You're going to Manila, senor.
See, that's the entrance to Chinatown. Pretty cool, huh?
Main office. Main office. Building. Main office.
What main office is that? City Hall is just out front. Beautiful day here in Manila. We're not in Tondo anymore, of course. We're not in Kansas no more, Dorothy. We're not in Tondo no more, Sawakano 38. City Hall's right straight ahead up there. You see all the vendors there?
Vendor. Karinderya. Kain Pinoy.
Very shaded area. Intramuros. But of course, many of the tourist attractions here are, guess what? That's right, closed. Bureau of Immigration, right there. Look at that.
Ako nang bahala sa'yo.
Ay lang, ma'am. Daw na lang.
Kakain ka muna?
Is he going to hang out for us?
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Is he going to wait or something?
Yeah.
All right, so this guy's going to wait for us. We're going to get out here.
Okay na, ma'am.
Oh, mamaya na.
Dahil ba ang pamilya?
Babalik ka ba? Alis ka ba?
Matagal pa kayo?
Yeah, yeah. That Chinese comment. You know, I don't have nothing against the Chinese. Well, maybe I do, especially the ones that are here doing illegal things, and of course, the issues in the South China Sea. I have my opinions about that, but as far as Chinese food, I've been skeptical about them for years. Just not to mention, I just don't care for Chinese food. I've tried it, and you know, I don't really care for it. Campo, I'm just gonna wait. You're just gonna ask some questions? Okay, good. Sounds good. So here we are, and there she goes. She's just gonna go there and ask some questions. Should be pretty cool. How y'all doing? I'm gonna get in the shade here and relax for a minute. Just for a minute. Maybe visit with some of yous. All right. Anyone sitting there? All right. Here we go. Hey, entrance. Senior citizen, PWD, and pregnant. I'm qualified for 2 of those. No big deal, right? So this was Intramuros. Definitely still one of the older parts of Manila. But did you know does anyone here know what the oldest section in Manila is? Does anybody here know? Would anyone like to take a stab at that? All right, now I'm sitting down just for a second. She's just gonna go in there and ask a question or 2, that's all. Because we're on expired visas.
I can't get a picture taken, but you want me to ask the question?
When's the 30 days grace start, or is it? Yeah,
Okay, let me ask them.
yeah. Just find that out. Because I still got to get my 2 little, or I don't know, several little 2x2 passport photos and things like that. I think so. We're going to find out about. All right, let me try this again. Hey, fit couple in the Philippines. Good to see you. How you doing? Nice to see you. Awaken Ronan. Let's see. You're not on Balikbayan. No, we were. And we are currently sitting on 2 airline tickets. We were supposed to fly out 31 March, going to Taipei, Taiwan, just for a day trip, turn right around, come back the next day, because our visas, Balikbayan visas, expired 3 April. Well, guess what happened 15 March? So that's out of there. So we're not going to use those tickets anymore. So we got to wait for Air Asia to open up so we can get a refund. But in the meantime, it was announced that during the quarantine that anyone that had visa issues, once quarantine ended, we would be given 30 days to proceed and do the things that we got to do. So what we're going to do is we're probably going to buy a 6-month extension, and that's going to cost us $300. Wait. Yeah, $300 each. Okay, no big deal, $600. And then Ray is going to get her dual citizenship because she's a U.S. citizen. And then when she gets that, she's going to turn right, and that'll be easy for her to get. And then she's going to turn right around and petition me for a 13A. But I'm still kind of thinking maybe about the SRRB. I'll cross that bridge when we get there. As of right now, they are not processing any SRR visas, and I heard that back in late March. So I don't know if that's changed since then, but I'll find out more about it. Here, let's get a look at this sucker. Wow, look at the head on that one. Woo! Kind of hot walking around there, you know what I mean? How y'all doing? It's good to see you. Good to see you. So here we are. I hope you're all enjoying this kind of off-the-wall little cruising around we're doing. It's about time we got out of our apartment. You know, we're still officially in a MECQ, the Modified Enhanced Community Quarantine, but hey, it's a little bit liberal because look how far we've cruised. We're sitting here all the way up in Intramuros, which isn't really that far from Tondo. But anyway, back to my question. The oldest section in the Philippines, believe it or not, is Tondo. That's right. As far as residential, okay? As far as residential, Tondo is the longest standing residential area in Manila. So I thought that was interesting. I didn't know that up until recently. But it is what it is. That's why maybe some of the houses look the way they do, right? And the joke is a condo in Tondo is a cardboard box with a tarp, a plastic tarp. And we know that's not true, but that's just an inside joke, you know. It is what it is. So, oh, that's other people talking. Who knows what they're talking about? So here we are. Oh, hey, I know what it's a good time for. And look at that. I didn't even bring my tripod to set my phone down, so I got to hold it either between my legs or whatever. Uh-oh. So I hope she's got my bottle of water and didn't leave it in that little trike. She must have it. So she's doing well. She's got a bottle of ice water. I have nothing. That's all right. No big deal. It'll be all right. Woo! Nice and warm out here. Let's see what other goodies I've got packed in here. Not much. Backup mask, backup charger. You gotta have one of those when you're going around vlogging live, you know what I mean? So this is immigration here. Now we didn't even know if they were gonna be open. Wanna know why? Because we couldn't find anything. We looked online, we tried calling some numbers, no answer. That is kind of typical. So we said, well, let's just go. Don't leave home without one. Nice little face towel. And like I said, the bottles of water, we freeze them the night before, and that's what we carry around for. So by the time you get nice and hot and you've been cruising around for the better part of an hour or so, it'll have melted a little bit, and you got some super ice cold water.
I got it.
Oh, you've got it.
Hold on for a minute. Let me put this in.
Da-da-da-da, still got ice.
Yeah. What they're saying is anybody that comes here really needs to get quarantined. If you get a flight coming here, you know.
Right, we know that.
But it's gonna take you at least 14 days,
Right.
if not more.
We know that.
That's
Okay.
all. For us, we have to wait till it's lifted. Don't worry about it right now. There's nothing to worry about.
Oh, so they're not processing visas right now? Okay, so that's what she found out. They're still not yet processing visas for people like us who are on an expired visa. We've been expired since 3 April, but they're saying anyone that comes here is going to have to do a 14-day minimum quarantine. So what do we got here? Okay, in this regard and compliance to the foregoing directives, the following transactions at the BI office in Luzon, including National Capital Region, are hereby temporarily suspended except for outbound passengers intending to depart the Philippines from any of the international airports in Luzon during the effectively of the enhanced community quarantine. Filing of applications for extension of conversion to non-immigrant immigrant visas, including filing of applications regarding Filipino citizenship, filing for downgrading of visa status, filing for extension of tourist visa, filing for applications for special work permits, filing for the renewal of alien registration card, implementation of BOC approved visa applications for extension of conversion to non-immigrant visa. All right, all aliens whose visa will expire during the duration of the ECQ shall be allowed to file their applications for extension, provided they file their application within 30 days from the lifting of the ECQ. The Bureau shall maintain its skeletal workforce to cater outbound passengers who intend to depart the Philippines during the ECQ period. Outbound passengers will be required to present their outbound tickets prior to entry at the BI office. And there's more and more and more and more. But so there you go. In a nutshell, you're going to have to. Do you mind? Oh, Wait a minute. I don't need to do that. I need to do this. There we go. So, in a nutshell,
They are open, but
there,
limited.
yeah,
to
immigration
people,
is open. So, but you just
limited
it's-
to people that's outbound.
it's only for people that passengers that are going outbound from the Philippines. So again, we have our visas expired back on 3 April, so we're good. They know that, and they're saying you'll have 30 days. That's when they'll start processing applications from the time they lift the ECQ. So woohoo, we're in good shape. We don't have to worry about it. And now you all have some first-hand information. Right? First-hand information, not second-hand from third parties, from, Google, from other live streams, hearsay from whatever. You have it right there. There, it's in black and white. We showed it to you. You saw the immigration right there, Bureau of Immigration. So that's as good as you're going to get it, right? Hey, if that helps anybody, we're happy about that.
You gotta bring your ticket if you're gonna come in here for outbound.
Yeah, if you're gonna be before you can leave the country, you have to go to immigration with your ticket. That much we know. So we are going incognito again. Hope that helps some people. You got it right there. I can't prove it any more than that. What we already kind of knew, but we came up here just to verify that. I'll just walk over. Yeah, that's him. So look at all this, the color. This is all the little flowers and buds that come from all these trees that's falling down. You can see it falling onto the cars, and so it's really cool over here. Let me walk up over here a little bit. That's unfortunate, of course. Shows a lot of this. Hey, we got some street vendors here. Let's see what they got. Hello. How are you? Hey, how are you? Nice to see you. You can see those buildings in the background, old. A lot of buildings down this way are destroyed from World War II and things like that. So you got this little outdoor eater in here. Starbucks, look at that, pretty cool, huh? And yes, they are open. Oh, looks pretty nice. Air conditioned. Wow. Awesome. I should bring the wife over here, huh? She likes Starbucks. She hasn't had any for a while, so we'll see. But, and then of course, I don't like showing this, but you see some of the unfortunate issues here that plague Filipino communities. I mean, to me, that's something that they could hire people to do for a job. Someone could have a living picking up all that trash. I would. Hi, what is this called? That there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Entire area.
Which one?
The entire area.
Entire area?
Yeah.
What is that building? Is that the fortress
Yeah.
from the Spanish?
Yeah. From the Spanish regime.
Okay, so that's the part of the fortress from the Spanish. When the Spanish conquered the Philippines for 300 years before Uncle Sam and company came over and said, that's enough. And, we put in place the Philippines' first government when they went independent. So you can see a lot of things there. That's very old, to say the least, very old. So I hope you guys are enjoying seeing this. Pretty cool. And there again is immigration. And you guys can hang out with us as long as you want. There's a Starbucks right there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and look, it's air conditioned. It looks really nice.
Oh, okay.
You want to see it? You want to get something?
No.
It's just right there. Come on, go get you something.
Dito ka muna. Lalakad lang kami.
Oh, sige, te.
So she does want something from Starbucks. If I didn't tell her and she found out, so I'll let her pop in there and grab something real quick. Come on. So there again, let's do a recapitulation. And the short word for recapitulation is recap. How many of you knew that? A recapitulation, what is that? It's a recap. That's where we got the word recap from, the word recapitulation, whatever. So if you're leaving the country, you have to show up at immigration with your ticket first. If you're coming into the country, well, you're not coming into the country. They're not letting anyone in. And I don't think they're going to be letting tourists in. My own personal opinion. If I go in there, I might get knocked out, Ray. Go ahead. So I'll wait out here. It's air-conned in here. Wow, it's real nice. If I go in there, I might lose service. I don't know that for sure. So, yeah, we don't think they're going to be letting tourists in here for a while. I don't know. And if they do, it's going to be very few. So if you had plans on coming here, I'm sorry for your luck that you may have to wait a while to achieve that, because they're going to want to get a handle on this whole issue and what's going on here. So she's working a whole bunch of passports and stuff there. Look at that. She looks Chinese, so I don't want to really do that. She's in there getting her a nice cold drink. She hasn't had a Starbucks probably for months. Kind of a quaint little area here. You got these little umbrella tables here, so you can sit out here and, well, maybe you can't. See, all the chairs are taped off. I thought they would have went with, like, you know, every other chair or something like that. Did you see what some of the restaurants are doing around the world? They're trying to already establish what they believe the new norm is. And you'll see a teddy bear or a blow-up doll in one chair and another one in the other chair, and then the two people coming in have to sit across from each other. I also saw in a European country where they actually have these dome bubble, little bubble, look like glass houses, with a table and two chairs, and it's sealed off, and the waiter brings the food, opens up one of the panels and slides you the food. All kinds of different new and innovative things, so be ready for that. What else did they say? McDonald's, at least in the States, I don't know about everywhere else, but normally when they make a corporate decision, it's for every store. And no more self-serve soda fountain, so they've taken that away. You know how you go in your fast food and they just give you the size cup that you ordered, and you go ahead and get your soda, but that's not happening anymore. So the self-service soda fountain in fast foods is going away. So everybody's doing something different. Everybody still with me out there? I haven't seen anybody text anything. How about a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Is there anybody out there? Ooh, I'd like to go in there after some of that air condition. Oh, there's somebody. Fit couple, Chinese food is not usually healthy and usually contains MSG and other food additives. Yes, it does. Ronald Bowden, Subic or Angela? She must be talking to someone else. There's Big Kevin No Bull. How you doing? I've been to immigration for a while. Yeah. Steve Fogelbach. 2 beers, I think it's better to wait on the flying anywhere at this time. I agree with that. Fit couple saying, I've heard that even married expats can't return unless accompanied with their spouse. Is that true? I don't know about that.
What is it?
Married
Married couple.
spouses of Filipinos. I've heard that even married expats can't return unless accompanied with their spouse. Is that true? I don't know about that. If you're not a citizen, you're not getting in right now. That's all I know. So I would say
I
that,
can go. I can ask them.
yeah, I don't know if, let me see, what'd you get?
Frappuccino.
Frappuccino, wow.
Caramel.
Nice and cold. Creamy, ice creamy, all that good stuff. Intramurals, yes, Old Manila.
We'll be asking.
Teresita, nice to see you. Thank you so much for coming on over to the Daily Exchange on this live walkabout here in different parts of Manila. So we're going to go answer that question real quick because we're right here. Why not? We want to do something good for our audience if we can. And Fit just asked the question about
What else?
spouses. Expat married to Filipina, can they get in? And if so, do they have to be with their Filipino? You got that? Expats that are married to a Filipina, can they get in? Okay, she's gonna go in there. I'm not gonna go in there because they'll make me probably shut my camera off. There'll be a big fight. We'll be rolling around on the ground right there. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. How you doing? All right, forget about it. Oh, hey, thank you. That guy gave up his seat for me. Hey, you're all right, man. Go ahead and take a smoke break or whatever it is you do. So we'll get an answer for that because we're right here. See how that works. But my initial guess is if you're not a Filipino citizen, you're not getting in unless it's humanitarian, something special circumstance, this, that, whatever. Let's see. Big Kevin, Overton, Spanish part of town. Yes, 2 beers. If you have $50,000 in savings, the SRV is a piece of cake. Yeah, see, I don't need that because I'm retired military and over 50, so it only costs me $1,400 for the application, $1,500 that I have to deposit in a bank. It's my money. I can invest it, but I have to do that. Maybe in a couple other small BS fees. But no, I don't need that much money.
Yes, they can travel back here, but they need to be quarantined still. And they don't need to bring their
Spouse?
here.
Okay, so there it is. She just got it. Expats married to a Filipina can travel here by themselves, but they're going to have to go into the quarantine. There you go. Now, if you don't know this already, if you come here as a tourist or foreigner or whatever, you're going to get a test administered to you that you have to pay for. You're going to go into automatic quarantine in a government facility for 2 to 5 days. You're going to pay for that. And if you're tested positive, they're going to give you a second test that you'll pay for. And if you're tested positive again, now you're going to be put into a medical treatment facility and you're going to pay for that.
The quarantine is at least 14 days, if not more.
Yeah, when you do come here, regardless, you're going into a quarantine. But I think most countries are doing that, so that really doesn't matter. Everyone's doing that. If you fly into the U.S., you're going into quarantine. The only thing I heard exception to that is, I think Canada said, if you're a Canadian citizen and you're coming back to Canada, you have to go into a 14-day self-quarantine. Okay, so how bad is that? That's at least you're home or whatever. So maybe, that's not the worst case scenario. So every country is going to have different stipulations, but the bottom line, coming here to the Philippines, you're not just going to run to your hotel or run to your house. You're going into some sort of quarantine. You're going to be tested, things that you got to pay for, and well, there you go. It's going to be different. Hey, he's
So
wiping
where
off
do
the
you
sea for me.
Where do you want to go?
Wherever you want to go.
Home or SM?
Wherever you want to go.
Pabalik muna tayo.
We can, wherever you want to go.
Sa bahay na. Home?
What's there to do at the mall? Half the stores are they're closed, you know. So that's a moot point. There's Chamber of Commerce, Philippines. Should have bought a soda. Could have filled it up. So now that my water is gone, but I still have a block of ice in there, because I freeze these before we leave, the night before, you know, whatever. Actually, I've always got some in my freezer at home. And really about this time, I'll buy another bottle of water and I'll fill this up. Or maybe a Sprite or something like that. Now, you guys know me, normally I'll buy a beer, but I'm not buying a warm beer just to pour it into a little bit of ice. It's not all gonna fit in here and it's gonna foam up, so I don't even bother with it. So hey, look at that, you're cruising here with me. Tropical Tim in the Philippines. Right through Manila.
If there's any place you want to see, let me know.
I know it's a little bumpy, guys, but I can't help that. That's what I get for not having a gimbal. You can see the jeepney stationary over there.
Golf course. Golf course down.
Yeah, the golf course is right over there, and I'm chomping at the bit to play some golf. I only have one problem though. I don't have any golf clubs, but I'll get some. Do you have the cap to this? So I shipped over a whole bunch of golf balls brand new in my Balik buy-in box. And boxes, I sent 3. We got those, oh hell, long time ago. It took 58 days from the day I mailed them from Texas to get my 3 Balik buy-in boxes. So I shipped my two pairs of golf shoes and a bunch of golf balls, golf gloves, and golf tees, but not my clubs. You can't fit clubs in a Balik buy-in box. So I said, well, I'll just get some clubs once I get over here to the Philippines. So that hasn't happened yet, but hopefully soon it does. National Museum right there.
Mayor office.
Yep.
Paul Moreno.
City Hall. That's an old building there. Woo! It's not the oldest, but it's old. Siyempre, konti lang. Bakit? That's my favorite phrase to say. Hey, nice that you could all stick around and go on this little tour with us. Could. So we're going over a bridge, and of course these little tuk-tuks struggle to get over them, but now we're going to go downhill, so that shouldn't be a problem at all.
Passing the Divisoria.
Now we're going to head over to Divisoria. There's her Starbucks. Say hi. Look how pretty she is.
Thank you.
After September, we will have been together 40 years. We just celebrated our 38th wedding anniversary on May 5th. If you haven't seen it, we did a live stream video celebrating a wedding anniversary lockdown style. The video shows it runs 58 minutes. But it's really only 30 minutes. So if you want to check it out, you'll see how we shared our life and our celebration with everybody. It was a really good turnout. And the last 28 minutes is just everybody talking, and you'll see why. So that was pretty cool. The thumbnail for that video is a big red heart.
There's a Chinese.
Stopped here in a little bit of traffic at a red light. Philippine Navy van. Okay, we're going to be crossing back through Chinatown. I am Sess. So nice that those of you who are still with us, hope you're enjoying this little breakout of lockdown session. This is our first real journey out together. Me and my lovely wife, Asawa Kano 38.
We're going through Chinatown now.
And now a quick little cruise through Chinatown. There's some physical distancing, not. So if you miss the Philippines or you've never been here, here's a good look at it. Hey, Coffee and Jam, my daughter Chris, what's going on? Nice to see you. And holo holo, Roxy from Hawaii. Lovely lady, great channel. Go check her out, guys. Go check all these people out. Some of you are not creators and or you know, influencers as far as loading up videos and doing lives, but those of you who are not are still influencers because of how you religiously follow your favorite channels and jump around and support people. So in my mind, that is a form of being an influencer. I think it's really cool. I think we're getting close to Binondo now. Divisoria, Tayuman, Lucky Chinatown, Tayuman.
They call it Ongpin.
When I first got here, and I would try to Binondo Church. When I first got here, I used to say Tayuman, and it's Tayuman. Tayuman, Binondo Plaza. Hey, so far so good, huh? My mobile Wi-Fi is doing its job what I pay it to do. Not too bad. I think I had one, maybe two little glitches that were buffered, but outside of that, no big deal. So I'm most happiest for all of you that you get to see all this. Lucky Chinatown Mall, there you go. More construction up there. And as much as I want to reach out and read your guys' comments, it's very difficult going over, you know, bumpy roads and stuff like that. It's just making my eyes go buggy and it's just hard to see. I'm doing everything I can to keep the camera as level as I can for you.
Huh? Grocery lang? Only groceries are open.
Yeah, the only thing that's open in the mall is groceries. .168 Mall is down there. 999 Mall. That's a pretty cool trip, huh, guys? It's not white sandy beaches, and it's not glorified mountaintops with beautiful waterfalls and beautiful women, all clad in bikinis running around. But hey, it's a different type of live today that you're seeing. You know, where the rubber meets the road, so to speak. Yep, now we're gonna head down to Divisoria. And let you take a look at that. And that's what's behind us. See, you see all that? Motorcycle City here. Hey, how you all doing? Nice to see you. There you go. Tutuban Center. Blumentritt. Mendiola, I'm sorry. No jaywalking fine. $10, 500 pesos. What's the fine for jaywalking in the States? Like, I don't know, 200 bucks? Here it's only 10 bucks, so no big deal. Recto Avenue. And this is the 999 Mall. Hey, did they lift the, ask them if they lifted the ban on alcohol sales yet.
Pwede ka bang bumili ng alak?
Tutuban Mall. Been some changes, obviously. So I'm just swinging my phone side to side whenever I see something that I think you guys might like to see. And there's the lines. Bonifacio. There's the statue of Bonifacio.
Andres Bonifacio.
Andres
KKK.
Bonifacio.
That's the KKK.
And there's the 168 shopping mall.
Closed.
But it's closed. Yeah, we go to that mall once in a while. It's pretty fun. Dragon 8 Mall.
They're open.
The Dragon 8 Mall is open. Look at that building.
Bilaya, Tabora, bilihan ng mga tela, ma'am.
Linen.
Tela.
Linen store.
And if any of you leave, which I know some of you have, and people come in and out, if I don't say goodbye to you, if you're saying goodbye to me, please forgive me. Very difficult to see the text sometimes as I'm looking around to find something to point the camera at. And at the same time, it's kind of bouncy and, bumpy and things like that.
Divisoria.
Divisoria when it was down that street.
Market, 9
I thought we were going, oh, okay.
Night market, 7 p.m.
7 p.m. at night, they have all the big bulk sale.
Where?
This road.
Yeah. Tonight at 7 p.m. every night, these streets will be full of vendors with bulk veggies, fruits, and things like that. They just come out here at 7 and they set up their stands and they take them down sometime later on in the evening, but you'll find all the bulk vendors come out here.
7 to 11.
7 to 11. Hope you guys are enjoying this ride along with us. So we did complete one of our goals that we set out to do today, and that was to get to immigration just to find out if we were still good on our expired visas since April 3rd, and we are, of course. So just keep in mind what you can definitely pass along, at least today, because everything changes day by day sometimes, but as it stands right now, if you come here to the Philippines, you're going to get a test, you're going to pay for that test, and you're going into quarantine. So you wouldn't want to come here on vacation and spend 2 weeks in quarantine. That would suck. So I would wait. If you're coming over here to live, you might be able to go through something like that and put up with it. So we're obviously entering different areas now. As we've left Intramuros and Chinatown, we're now in a different area. So like I said, I'm just shifting side to side so you can all get a look at the daily routine here in Binondo and Tondo, Manila. And I really appreciate you guys for visiting me here at the Daily Exchange. Yes, what can I do for you? Ano sabi mo?
Beer.
Beer? Oh, pier. That's all right. I got cold beer waiting for me at home. Oh, this is where I walked from Saturday, yeah? Did you know I was way over here?
Manila North Harbor. Manila North Harbor.
Yeah.
So you can see some areas are still blocked off for whatever reason. Now, each local barangay here, they have the option, and I think it's at a level a little higher than a barangay. You see where people live underneath bridges? They can actually lock down a specific barangay or two if they feel that the cases are going up. So that option is still on the table. And I don't know if they delegate it down to the actual barangay level. I think they do, but I'm not 100% sure. And of course, we're coming up on the Manila port. Dude, quit hitting the damn bumps, man. Man. So we're coming up on the Manila Port Authority. You can see all the tractor trailer containers. These trucks are lined up. You see where people actually live here. Amazing, amazing. And there it is, North Port, passenger terminal. That's where you go to get on a ship. And there's one of the ships right there. You can barely see the white mast. Right there. And those ships take you to Palawan. I've already ridden one. I did a 4-part series on that last summer. That was cool. It's called Trip by Ship from Palawan to Manila. And you can see all the rigs that lift the containers up off the ships or take the containers off. And of course, there we go, I'm live. Hey, I'm back. Yeah, I figured a lot of people would leave. We must have went through the area that. Now I'm back. Now I'm down to 3. Now I'm back up to 8. Okay. So we must be going through something that's knocking me out intermittently here and there, so hang in there. You'll know I'm gone when I say goodbye. Sorry about that. We've been pretty good on our mobile Wi-Fi today, I think. Not too bad. Thank you for coming back. For those who I lost briefly there. Oh, there it is. I'm live again. Lost you for a while there. Now I can't imagine. But we were far away from home and never lost a signal. Now that I got within a couple blocks of my house, it knocked us out. So you never know. That's the way mobile Wi-Fi is. The further away, the better we were doing. Just the way it goes. And see that? Boom. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Fist pump. He's welcoming. He's saying welcome to the Philippines, but he doesn't know I've been here like all my life, you know. That umbrella's gonna look good. The beer's gonna be cold. So hey, we hope you all enjoyed that. Appreciate you coming along. That will officially end our stream. You want to say goodbye? What are you doing?
Smart.
What's it for? Oh, okay. You should carry business card. Get you a business business card. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and call the stream. We hope you all enjoyed that tour. We are home. We're going to go sit in some air con. And hold on here. Let me see if I can. There we go. We made it. You made it with us. Sorry for that brief knockout. Can't explain why. It's going to happen. Everything's been operating really good today, so I was quite pleased. But again, as soon as we got closer to home, wham, it knocked itself out. No, I don't. How about? So until next time, she's looking for a pen. Let's see, Tim, how much of a load can you put on a mobile Wi-Fi? We'll go a month. How many gigs a day? I don't know that. I've never used that. I can find out for you, and I'll text it to you. Yeah, I'm not sure. I never used that. So this is my home Wi-Fi, or is a Converge. That's my internet, and it's awesome. It's fiber optic. This is Globe wireless, but not the Globe wireless that you keep in your house, because that sucks. Why?
Oh, okay.
No, it's not. Wrong key.
Your house.
Okay. Hey, you are welcome for the tour, Mr. Tim Ziak. It's not easy, but it's well worth it for me. So we thought that was pretty cool. So you can see my humble abode. Do you believe I went this rinky-dink little apartment? And I know I ain't got much to drink, but I know I got something. Let's find out what it is. Oh my God, really? I don't want this. Ah, but it's hot. All right, I'll take that in this one. Okay, guys, that's it. Appreciate you coming by and visiting us. Say goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks so much for traveling with us. We hope you enjoyed it. For Asawa Kano 38, this is Tropical Tim in the Philippines. Peace out.
I hope we answered their question.
And walang katapat. Take care, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pinas time. Pinas time. Take care. Peace out. No music outro.
Come on.
Oh, I gotta go spray my hands with all that stuff. So take care, everybody. We'll see you again soon. Bye for now.